Hey to you both. Thanks so much for being here with me today to talk about the community shop. We can't wait for people to know more about this really special project that you all have been working on. Go ahead and come off mic and say hi. Luch, why don't you go ahead and start and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Looch. I am the owner of the bar pole and dance studio located in Bellingham, Massachusetts. We are the in-person shoppable location for the community shop.
Hi, I'm Sara Bee, and in addition to running Bee's Knees, I am an instructor at the bar studio, and I'm also the person who curates and runs the community shop on site at the bar, but I also have an online collection through Bee's Knees.
So what is the community shop? Can you explain that to people? Like what is the concept and what's happening exactly?
You can think of it as a thrift store, a nonprofit thrift store. So it started with conversations between Looch and me because she, as the studio owner, has so many things to do. And I always kind of wanted to do some kind of shoppable collection for people at our studio because they're always bringing in stuff saying, "Oh, I don't wear this anymore," or "This doesn't fit anymore," or "I can't return this," and it all just ends up sitting in a pile on the studio floor, which is like nobody wants to shop that, and it's ugly. Luch has made such a beautiful studio space that we don't want to just have like a pile of clothes on the floor.
Right.
So I said, "Would you let me set up like a shoppable rack?" And I promised her, "Don't worry, you won't have to do anything. I'll manage it. It's not another thing you have to do." And she said, "Go for it." So she gave me the space and set me up with some hangers and tags. I have a donation bin and I collect all the things, steam them up, clean them up, make sure that they're in good shape, and I hang them on the rack. And it has been going gangbusters. And all the proceeds go to our favorite nonprofit. I think you've heard of it.
Yeah. Do you wanna say it?
I mean, we could all say it together.
Yeah.
YAS Work.
Yeah.
YAS Work. I love it. What are some things like give me some punchy lines like that you can think of off the top of your head, like one after the other of things that people have said to you like in action when they're purchasing from the store?
This is great for baby strippers. I'm gonna wear this to my audition. We have a lot of that. We have girls who are just dipping their toes into the industry and they don't know if it's for them fully. So they're like, I don't want to commit to a full wardrobe. So the community shop, they're like, oop, $10. I have my audition outfit and I don't have to really.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. B forgot to mention that she restocks every Monday. So we have kind of a following where people come in looking for the restock. They
I
check
love
it
that.
weekly because they know Monday is the B restock day. So punchy lines is I'm wearing this for my audition. This is a new outfit for the club. I saw that pink outfit on Instagram. Somebody already bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what's the online store been like?
Nothing is double listed. So if you go to the studio versus looking at the online store, it's different items. And the online store has been doing really well because the price points, just like in person, it's 5, 10, $15. I think the most expensive thing in the shop is $25, and those are usually heels, which
Mhm.
Mm,
we've been getting. It's amazing. They're unworn and they're in the box.
wow.
And for whatever reason, the person just maybe didn't like the color or, doesn't want a boot, they want a sandal. So they tried them on and then just never got around to returning them. So the online store has different items than are in the physical shop. So it gives people two opportunities to score some pretty sweet items. And the thing that I keep hearing in studio is, after the warm up, somebody will take off like their t-shirt and they'll have a cute top on and people will say, "Oh my God, that's such a cute top. Where did you get it?" And they all go, "Bar community shop." So that's becoming like the siren song of the community shop. And even when students in class are successful at something, I say it's the magic of the top from the community shop. So people are really excited to get cute stuff cheap, but I think they feel good knowing that the money's going to a good place.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just been really fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And we couldn't be more grateful and thank you to both of you for the work that you're doing there and for everyone shopping at the community shop and for talking about it and sharing about the community shop because it's not only my favorite thing about it is it's so full circle, right? It probably creates more community within the studio itself, more camaraderie. It's uplifting baby strippers. It's helping any type of sex worker who is probably, overspending on, materials because outfits cost so much, so it's subsidizing those things for, sex workers who need those types of clothes, and it's going to YAS Work, which is, telling the stories of sex workers, and so it's just so full circle every way around, and I think also you get to promote bees knees through it as well too, right, Sarah? So it's like all boats are rising with the tide, and it's really beautiful, and so, like, kudos to you for this amazing idea, and I really hope more people catch on, not just in our community, but, like, this is something that you can do for probably all different types of nonprofits, so it's in different genres and different areas of life, so it really is such a great example to what's possible in the world. Thank you for making the world a better place.
Thank you. It's been fun. And I hope it's something that other studio teams adopt, whether they support YAS or not. The community shop is a great way for you to live your mission and support the nonprofit that fits your mission. And I know for the bar, it's to create an inclusive space that respects and includes strippers and sex workers. And Bee's Knees' mission is built in the studio, rooted in the club, because as a studio pole dancer, I wouldn't have this if it weren't for the work of all of the people who came before me in the club. And it's not just words. It was important to me to find something tangible that exists in the world that you can see and participate in, not just have cute words on my mission page. And it took a while to find that. So when this idea came up, I was excited, but I don't have a physical space. I mean, I'm here in my home office. So to have the partnership of a studio like Luch's studio, couldn't have happened without that. So I really hope that more studios and studio owners and instructors can kind of take this model and make it their own and put something good out into the community that actually gives you a chance to live your mission. And I know it's catching on because I was actually taking a class at another studio, sorry, just for funsies, and when after class, 2 people came up to me and said, "Are you the lady with the shop?" And I said, "I am," and they just handed me shoes and a full outfit on a hanger. And I
I'm
mean, it's
dead.
cool that it exists in the bar, but other
Right.
studios were giving me stuff to sell at the bar, and I
Wow.
just couldn't believe it. Um,
Amazing.
I'm also getting messages from people who are not local, and they say, "Can I mail you things?" "Sure you can, absolutely." So, we're starting to get donations in from
Wow.
all over the place, and I love it, but I hope the next step is I wanna start a community shop at my studio, because think about how powerful that would be. There's almost 1,000 studios across the country. What if everyone had a community shop?
Right. Right. Wow.
Big, right?
Yeah. Wow, this is really amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I'm just blown away by, like, the popularity, and I mean, that just goes to show you we're all just one idea away from something great, and so thank you so much for including us and giving back to sex workers at a time where we need it the most. So, it's really great. Yeah. Is there anything you wanna add before we close up? Should we talk about, how to find you guys on social media, websites, URLs, things like that?
Sure. Luch, why don't you go first?
The last thing I would add too is part of the bar community is we've launched a quarterly newspaper where instructors and students get to write articles, talk about topics that relate to the pole industry, sex worker life, the origins, your feelings, your journey, anything. We feature Bar Babe of the Month, all these things. And that's starting to gain traction as well. And I filed that item under the community shop category. So the funds, I charge $1 for people, but it's funneled into YAS Work too, because the newspaper is built from the community, so the dollars should stay in the community. And the edition this year, this second edition this quarter is Pull its origins, your journey, and the tagline is strippers built this shit. And yeah, so and what we're doing with the old ones, when we have a new edition out, is I hand them to Bee, and they become the wrapping paper for your community shop online purchases.
You guys are like idea machines.
We
What?
are a machine because we were stewing on a consignment shop type of model for a while, and I said, "That's a whole business model. I cannot integrate that task load to manage who gave me what, this percentage, this in, that out." So we thought about it for a long time, and then I randomly got a voice memo. She goes, "I figured it out, and this is it." And I was like, "Absolutely, yes." I was already doing, like, a restock run. I think it came to me when I was shopping in, like, a Target or something. And I was like, "What do you need?" And she's like, "I need a donation bin. I need hangers." And I'm like, "On it." And I bought it on the spot. And that's how B and I work. We have an idea and pedal to the metal. And it exists within hours or days. So,
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
mhm.
Incredible. You know how they say, like, when two people meet, like, like some crazy shit can happen, either like
Yeah.
really bonkers bad or like really beautiful. And you guys are definitely on that spectrum where it's just like your synergy together is really like cohesive, it sounds like, and really efficient and productive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
it's nonstop voice memos.
Yeah.
Nonstop. Nonstop. A lot of times we forget to say, "How are you as a person? Did you drink
Yeah.
water?" It's like 12 minutes of, "I have this idea and tell me if it's completely wrong."
Right.
And then response is, "I love this idea, but do it this way." And rinse and repeat every single day for the rest of our lives.
Mhm.
I love that. Well, if
Yep,
it works,
it
right?
works.
Yeah.
What so for social media, to find me, my personal social media is bougie_Lucci on Instagram, and then we have the bar studio. It's the bar.studio on Instagram. Keep tabs on it because I got big plans and big dreams, for this little studio of mine, and maybe one day there'll be one down the street from you. Who knows?
Nice.
Who knows?
To find Bee's Knees on Instagram, you can go to Bee's Knees underscore knee pads. That's my little brand with the big energy. And you can find me online at beeskneeskneepads.com. I started out as just the knee pad brand, but the idea machine kept going. And now I have bags, planners, and a floorwork shrug about to drop again. It's version 2.0. It's mesh, it's sexy. It may or may not be leopard. So, yeah,
Ooh, love that.
yeah.
Thank you so much, and thanks everyone for tuning in and listening to this mini-sode. You're listening to a show on YAS Network, a collection of podcasts created through YAS Work. Learn more at yaswork.org.